Hello everyone, this is Michelle. It's September 25th, 2016, and it's a Sunday. And today I want to share a story. This is the story of Janusz Bolyai. He's a mathematician who was posthumously recognized. But during his lifetime, he was a prodigy actually. And his father knew about his talent early on. It's just that he didn't have the chance to have the formal mathematical experience of going to the university and having the chance to be surrounded with other prodigies. So he went to the military, and during his spare time, he pursued his love for mathematics, and at some point he was confident in publishing his work about hyperbolic geometry, and he submitted it to Gauss, and Gauss rejected it, saying that he figured it out 10 years ago, and that devastated him. And especially receiving another news that 2 years ago somebody also figured out hyperbolic geometry. And from then on, he lived a very difficult, depressed kind of situation. He really felt disappointed. He felt that he wasted his life. And that's the thing about intellectual endeavor, is that, if your talent is singing, all you have to do is sing. If your talent is dancing, then you just dance. But when you wanted to make an intellectual contribution, if you're not part of the status quo already, it can be a struggle, because your character will be in question. It's not about your idea. People take a look at it, it's a good idea, but we don't want you to be making this contribution because you don't fit into what we think is an intellectual. And so there are, that's the thing about insights sometimes, is that it's not great insights, great ideas. It can come from the most unexpected places. It could, it can be a farmer, things like that. It could be in a place where it's not connected to the learning community and still have that insight. There is indeed some kind of luck involved, where idea just sipped into your brain, because somebody's curious about life. So, and that's the thing. It's hard when people have this limited concept of what defines an intellectual. And I think that we should stop just labeling people and just accept their contributions and recognize their contributions, and if need to be, compensate their contributions. Stop putting them under a pressure cooker. Start analyzing their character, this and that, because that's not something you do if you're inside the circle. If that person is inside the circle, none of that happens. Their ideas are just, they're accepted immediately. They're not subjected to that kind of torture. And so, throughout the history, there are many people, people who later on you realize have really great ideas or not getting credit. So history, it's full of people who have the opportunity, but it doesn't mean that they're really just the only people figure it out. Talent is universal, opportunity is not. And that's something that you will learn if you studied history. Okay? And so that's just the way it is. That's life. It's really, at the end of the day, your biography is your fate. How others see you is your destiny. And that is the sad thing about life. That we just, I don't know, for people like me who are lone wolves, that's just something you just have to accept. And you kind of just ask yourself, what is it that you really want in life? What makes you happy? What makes you get up in the morning? Do I want that kind of credit? I don't know. It would be nice to have a change in life, because I don't like my own life right now. But that's the thing, is that you don't always get compensated for what you've contributed. And there is indeed a ceiling. There are rules, there are social rules, and if you can't meet these rules, you'll never be accepted. That's a sad reality that we're living in. Okay? Well, that's it for now, and thank you for listening.